shaping up to be an unforgettable Veterans Day for a Hall County native.
Yeah, retired Marine Corporal Sean Adams will spend part of Sunday on national television sharing the spotlight with legendary stars, including Henry Fonda and John Wayne.
So cool.
Yeah.
Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken joining us now. And Paul, the Marine veteran, got a front row seat to some magic.
Yeah, really cool. Some movie magic, and we got a front row seat to it, too. He spent the day at the Atlanta studios of Turner Classic Movies, taking on an important role in the network's unique Veterans Day programming.
And camera, and action.
It's a pretty safe bet that of all the places Hall County native Sean Adams has been, this is one of the least expected.
Hi everybody, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to TCN.
The retired Marine Corporal is spending the day in the Atlanta home of Turner Classic Movies, one of 6 veterans chosen to program the network's Veterans Day lineup this year.
I am back with retired Marine veteran Sean Adams. The movie he picked was The Longest Day.
Each was asked to pick and help present a movie, a stressful job even for a guy who's been through boot camp.
And at first, when I was introduced to do this, I was pretty distraught. I'm like, I don't know,
Yeah.
And so I went back and I looked at some movies on Google, and I was like, oh, I remember this one. So I had to go back and actually watch them to refresh my memory.
His eventual choice, The Longest Day. A 3-hour World War II epic starring one of Adams' idols, the legendary John Wayne.
I feel me and him have a similar ideology when it comes to country. That man had such a passion for his country, he had such a passion for teaching a young generation, and then he had a passion for the military.
Yeah.
That was his heart, was there.
And it's there for Adams, too. He signed up for the Marines in 2010, 18 years old and still in high school. Just 2 years later, an IED in Afghanistan took both of his legs and injured his arms and hands. To say that moment changed his life is such an understatement, but to call his recovery and his unyielding faith inspiring is an understatement too.
I've sat across from a lot of great movie stars, but nothing has been more meaningful than the Veterans Day programming we've done the last couple of years. These are people who have a range of political beliefs, a range of what they do now, but they all believe in the idea that this country can be a great place and is a great place and is worth protecting.
Sean Adams says he absolutely believes that, and by showcasing The Longest Day, he hopes others truly understand why he will never stop fighting for his country.
Too many great stars to list, among them Henry Fonda, Robert Mitchum, Sean Connery, and of course, John Wayne, The Longest Day.
Excellent, we got that. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good day on Veterans Day. You can catch Sean Adams introducing The Longest Day and sharing more of his own personal story on Turner Classic Movies Sunday evening at 8 p.m. And by the way, Adams says his plan is to watch some of the movie and some of the programming with some of the men that he served with. So he's going to have some guys over, watch the movie. I loved watching him behind the scenes too, because Ben Mankiewicz, the host, kept saying over and over, you're such a hero. And like many, I think, men and women who have served our country, he really shied away and didn't, he was like, I'm not a hero, but everybody in that studio, I mean, you could hear a pin drop. They were just so, on the edge of their seats listening to his story. I mean, he is definitely a hero.
Yeah. Guess
And
what?
humble.
You're a hero, right?
And really humble. Yeah, cool guy.
No doubt about it. And thank you for that kind message on social media this morning.
What was I've been hacked. I want you all to know. I don't know if Russia has hacked into our Facebook system. I did
Definitely
not do
not
it.
fake news.
I've been hacked.
Before you go, tell us about Monday. What you got going on?
Well, I'm not coming back after the hacking that I suffered through. But if I am back, I'll be ziplining. We're going to head up